Welcome back, guys. Episode 6. I am so ready. Today, we're going into the end and creating some new farms. Two shulker farms, to be exact. I want to test exactly how good they perform. So, join me in this little adventure. Here we go. Alright, we're starting our adventure today, nearly 1,000 blocks away from the center island. In this particular spot right here, negative 800, negative 600, there is a few chokers I left behind when I was exploring the end. And I left these chokers purposely for the purpose of making some farms here at the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and take down all these blocks. I need as many blocks as possible. I am trying to build a train that goes all the way from this island all the way back to the center end island because we don't have any gateway near us. So the simplest way of getting these guys back to an area where we can farm them, and it's easily accessible so we can farm them, is definitely to get them to the front. Hey, look at him, he's dancing. All right. I think he's celebrating that we're building this farm. So we're just going to continue doing this until we collect as much endstone as possible. I think I actually ended up still needing more endstone. But as soon as I collected a little bit more, we went ahead and started building the bridge. This bridge literally is going to go something like 1,000 blocks all the way back to the center island. And in the center island, off to the side, something like another 30 blocks to the side, floating into the void, we're going to build our farms. That's so we can simply hop into the end, walk up to that corner, and start farming our choker shells without having to go too much further into the end. Technically, you could build this farm right on front of where we are. Like, I could have just simply started making a trail of leaves all the way out into the void and then simply brought my chokers there, which would have been a lot less complicated. But I really wanted that ease of access of being able to just hop anywhere on the center island and be able to start farming these things. So as you can see, it's been a while. You can see the position right there on my top left corner. We have been going non-stop, placing blocks all the way to the center island. And this is exactly what we needed in order to be able to bring those guys back. So here in this spot, I'm going to build a little place to hold on to our chokers while we do a lot of things, specifically build the farm, so on. But I really wanted to bring the chokers over here first because they are the most difficult part of building this farm. Pretty much after this, it's just going to be simple. It's just going to be putting leaves out into the void and building our farm. So we're just going to go and get more material, the train tracks and everything. Alright, now that we have built our train, we are finally going to be bringing our guys all the way back to the main center island. And this is where things get funny, guys. I mean that. This is possibly the biggest mistake I made during this entire process. It was bringing these two together. I should have probably brought one at a time on my first go. I did not think it was going to be an issue when I did this to bring them on the overworld. I did bring two at a time, but I was a little bit, there was a little bit less effort going on there as I brought them through a gateway and then I sent them through the main gateway back to the top, to the overworld. In this case, we're bringing them back to the main center island, which makes it actually a little bit more difficult because they're just sitting here, fully weaponized, attacking me. So yeah, definitely a lot of fun. I did think that I ended up rage quitting this process as I was just getting beat up by everything on the map, and I came back a little fresher a little later and I did complete this process. But you will see me put one of these things away. I wasn't fully defeated. You will see me. There we go. We took care of that guy. Not fully defeated. But in this process, we are definitely gonna get beat up. And if you decide to build this farm for yourself, this is the part with the difficult steps. This is where all the damage that you will receive through this particular process will happen. So you can see right now I have the thing attacking me, the choker attacking me. I have this guy attacking me, the Enderman. I don't know why he wants to party with me. Alright. And I think this is exactly when I decide to rage quit because I need a break. These guys are difficult to get into place. I think I was looking for blocks. Yep, no blocks, time to go. We'll come back a little fresher. All right, so we got our second guy into his little box. Let's go get another one. I do believe that this is not necessary in the sense that if you want to build this all the way out 1,000 blocks out and fly to it every single time, you feel welcome to. It's not gonna hurt the farm. It doesn't break. They're actually really reliable. And I did build 2 different designs because they're just so simple to build on Bedrock. I tried one of these designs on Java and it did not work. Actually, both the designs that work on Bedrock that I utilize on this video do not work on Java. So that's something to keep in mind, guys. These farms that I'm using are very much specific to Bedrock. So if you try to mimic what I'm building here and you're in Java, this is not going to work for you. There is Java specific farms for chokers. So as you can see, the guy is just sitting on a train. If he's sitting there and you put 2 blocks and then you put the train right in front of him, he will automatically just sit in it. It's kind of like how it works when you push a train onto a villager. They just kind of just fall into it. So that's just something to keep in mind. You don't ever have to worry about working a whole lot to put them in the cart. It's actually getting them down the track that is a pain in the butt. As you can see, I'm just getting beat up this entire process. And I do believe I end up losing a totem on this process. I ended up popping a totem just because, oh, there we go. I think this is it. Nope, there it is. I'm out. I am out. Not about to die here at the end. Well, as you can see, guys, we finished our farms. This is the Ferns farm right here on the front. This farm in particular was built by Silent Whisperer. This farm is very good. It's extremely reliable. It doesn't really break, but it is slow compared to the other farm that I ended up building, which I actually don't see right now. As you can see, I'm actually standing over the spot of the second farm. I will be posting a clip of the second farm, as it was extremely easy to build. It was a total of 8 blocks. And that is it, 8 blocks. And you have an entire farm, some buttons, and you just stand right under it and just shells rain on you. Either way, guys, I hope you had a lot of fun. And I hope you join me on the next adventure. Until next time.